and good afternoon. My name is Amanda and welcome to the Done Creative. Before we get into this pick a card reading, I just wanted to let you know I have a live stream channel as well called the Done Creative Live, where I go live doing readings over there a few times a week. Link for that channel is in the description below. And at the time of my filming, it is almost ready. I am launching on Monday, September 6th, which is the new moon, and Labor Day. If you're watching this at the time of my posting, it's not quite here yet. You can check the link for my new Patreon in the description. It might be there, it might not yet be quite there yet, but yay, I'm so excited about it. Nothing changes on my channels or my other online presences. It's just that I'm expanding my horizons onto Patreon, where I can offer a lot more and behind the scenes content and just more spiritual stuff over there. So follow the link or just hold tight. We are having a launch party on September 6th on this channel. Yes, I had first planned to do it on my live stream channel, but I thought, you know what, it's not readings, so I could probably do the live stream launch party over here, so that's what we're gonna do. But for this pick a card reading, we're going to be figuring out what you need to hear right now, just something you need to know. We're just kind of leaving this open-ended to spirit. Just whatever needs to come through will come through. And if you're new to pick a card readings, I just ask that you close your eyes, take a couple of deep cleansing breaths to center your energy and focus in on piles number 1, 2, or 3. And once you've selected your pile or piles, you can go ahead and check the description box below for the timestamps, and I also pin them as the top comment. So without delaying this any further, I'm going to give you a moment to meditate on the cards, and I will see you over at your reading. Alright, for those of you who selected group number 1, this is going to be a message, what you need to hear right now, what you need to know. And let's just go ahead and start with the tarot. Oh, wow, interesting. Okay, so we are kind of getting a little glimpse into what's going on in your life right now, kind of the recent past into right now. And we have the 5 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, and then the 10 of Cups is kind of the outcome or what you can look forward to. So yay, good stuff coming in. So what I'm really seeing with this 5 of Swords, this is you just feeling like you are at odds with people in your life, or just like what you want to have happen is just not working out. But you will be like the last man standing. It's almost like on both of these depictions here, you, I'm reading, are the one kind of off on your own, or you're the one standing still, you're the one kind of off to your own little devices. And this is for the best, because I think some of the people around you, they don't know what's best for you, but you do. Or maybe a lot of people are doing something you're not morally comfortable with, or just you're just not comfortable being in this same energy that you've been in for these past however long. I mean, it's going to be different. It's going to resonate different for each of you, because I'm seeing this as a very recent thing that some of you are just now experiencing, but others of you have been in this kind of, I just heard the word rat race. So this could have to do with like work, or just trying to keep up with everybody in your life. Maybe there's some toxic people you just realize just aren't the best for you. And there may have even been some deception either in your social circle, at work, maybe with a significant other. Again, it's going to read different for each of you because this is a general reading, but you are rising above whatever it was, that deception that has been there. You've seen through it for a while now, I think, but you're finally making a choice to put yourself first, or your best interests ahead of whatever this scenario is. And as kind of the outcome of all of this, you're gonna find deeper connections where maybe you had felt betrayed by somebody. In the future, you're gonna have a close connection, and it almost is as a result of kind of this chaotic or conflict energy that you've been in, that you're now gonna appreciate when it's quiet, or when it's an easier dynamic for you to roll with the punches. And for many of you watching this, I do feel this is a work, kind of like a day-to-day work routines that just felt very stressful, very, you know, lots of backstabbing, lots of gossiping at work, and you're just so over it. So some of you may actually be leaving this job, leaving these relationships. Oh, there's confirmation over there on my phone. But absolute fulfillment coming in, emotional fulfillment, financial fulfillment, deeper connections. This is a family card as well, and all of these family lines. Some of you, this deception and just yuckiness and toxicity could have to do with family. distant family, close family. It's going to resonate different for each of you. But maybe you are deciding to separate yourself from certain toxic family members. And as a result of you doing that, you're getting closer to other family members or people who are like family, like found family kind of energy. So yes, let's go ahead and get some oracle cards on the situation to see what else you can expect. All right, what else is going on here? All right, we're going to start right here in the middle because I think this is very pertinent with everything else going on here. We have the Clover card, release your guilt. So for some of you, this deception may have been on your part, or you're just realizing I've been kind of an ishy person. You know, I say ish instead of the other S-H-I-T word. Maybe you're realizing some of your past actions or ways of being, or maybe even just, I see someone shutting down and not communicating properly. If that's you, you can forgive yourself. You can release that guilt, and you can. I mean, it's never going to be too late. Even if the people involved have passed away or you'll never see them again, it's not too late, because you can go into meditation and connect to these people or their higher selves and play out any scenario you need to get that closure that you need. For someone, actually, this is someone who had passed away in either your family, or they were so close to you they felt like family that maybe the last time you saw them just wasn't the way that you wanted to, you know, send them off to beyond the veil, or, you know, you had a fight right before that, or you just, you didn't get the closure and they didn't get the closure either. I'm feeling like this is both ways. So either this person could have passed away, or, because I am seeing one person specifically, this person passed away, so you're like, there's no, I have no chance now, there's no opportunity to make this right. But there is. This person, the energy of this person was not destroyed, just the body is what has passed away. It's not the energy of the person. So if that's your scenario, take a big deep breath, sigh of relief that you can still be in contact with this person to overcome whatever it is that needs overcome. If this is someone who is still alive that you've just gone your separate ways, same thing. You can do this same thing, connecting to their higher self or the energy that will meet you beyond the veil, basically, and really work this out. You're gonna do it the way that you feel fit for you, because again, general reading. So I think following your intuition will be key in helping you figure out what you need to do moving forward. Some of you, you've been kind of not even listening to your intuition so much, or maybe you're like, yeah, I know intuitively, I know this isn't a good job, this isn't a good relationship, this isn't a good place to live, whatever your scenario is. And you've just been trying to get by, just trying to get through just 2 more months, just 1 more month, just 3 more weeks, you know, whatever your timeline, and you're thinking, I can tough it out just a little bit longer. But now is the time, very near future, you're done. You're done with this old energy. I mean, look at this fire going on in this clover field here. I mean, that's burning away, so these people have to leave. They have no choice but to leave. But the fire is very purifying. So we also have the number 28 here, and that adds up to a 1. So you're completing one cycle, moving into something much more supportive, and I think by following that intuition, you're actually getting more access to your spiritual gifts, more of your intuition. You will be able to feel what that intuition feels like so much stronger than you were before. And then on this Sing card here, we have the number 45, which adds up to 9. So yes, definite closing of old cycles. You guys are, some of you maybe even reaping benefits of rewards here. So this could look like, you know, maybe a very toxic, I'm seeing this play out very specifically for a couple people here, a toxic work environment that you're like almost ready to quit, and then a superior at the job comes to you and says, hey, sorry about this, but we're gonna have to lay a whole bunch of people off, and you're a severance package person. Severance package person. Just those of you who watch The Office, you know what that means. But in your case, it's a good thing. It's a good thing because you were gonna leave anyway, and this is just gonna give you that little bump to get you out the door, and with money. You're not like just leaving with nothing. And then be able to find something more better suited by using your intuition. But the word sing here, to me, this is just you lightening up a little bit. I mean, this is pretty heavy energy with the 2 of these swords here. And, you know, because the 2 of swords is the difference between a 5 and 7. Spirit's telling me to talk about that 2 of swords, you know, that decision, feeling like you have a blindfold on and you're not sure what direction to go. The best direction for you to go is the one that feels like love, the one that feels like fulfillment, the one that feels intuitively good to you. by looking within, because that's where you're going to get your true answers, is within. Not on any pick a card, not on anyone else's opinion, but going within. That is going to be where you get your most amazing information. But sing, go through life with a little bit more lighthearted approach. It doesn't always have to be shadow work and devastation and hard work. No, you guys are here to look at all the color, rainbow colors here, rainbow colors in her hair. After all of this that's playing out for you, you have a rainbow after the storm. I love that so much. It's amazing. So sing, put on some music and sing. Maybe even just exercising that throat chakra by singing along to the radio or some of your favorite songs, or maybe even creating your own music if that's something you guys are into. Oh, it's so healing. It's so therapeutic to just belt out a song. Even if you're totally off key, it does not matter. It's your intention to just let the beautiful notes, or not so beautiful notes if you're not a singer but you just love singing, it doesn't matter. Let it flow. Speaking of flow, we've got the flow card. Allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. This is what you're aiming for, because this is not where most of you are right now or have been in the recent past. I do feel a handful of you are already kind of coming up on this, so this is in your past. But for most of you, you're still in the thick of this, or it's still playing out in some way in your life. And especially where work or relationships are concerned, many of you are still kind of going through these paces here. But get in the flow. Tune in with yourself. Do some meditations. Get out in nature. This is a great way to get in the flow of life. And also, flow. What flows? Water flows. Get in the water. We got dolphins here too, so there may be a message for you in the dolphin symbolism, dolphin spirit animal. We'll go ahead and Google that for some additional guidance. But yeah, you are coming at life from a more peaceful approach, a more stable approach than you were before or are right now. It's coming on the horizon if it isn't already in your awareness. We also have the extraordinary card. There's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. Yes, and when you can really tune in and honor who you are on a soul level, not that more programmed or ego part of yourself, but that beautiful soul essence of you, that's gonna make you want to sing, because many of us don't even realize how beautiful we are on the inside, because we've been programmed, brainwashed, conditioned to believe that we're just not good enough, we're not pretty enough, we can't sing well enough, whatever the case may be. But this is just your daily reminder from Spirit to let you know you do deserve good things. You are amazing. Like, I just want to shout it from the rooftops. You are amazing. Okay, say it with me. If you're at work, maybe just say it in your head, or if you're somewhere where people are looking, just say it in your head. But at your first convenience, even if you just have to whisper it because it feels weird, say, I am amazing. I am amazing. I am amazing. And you can even take this up a notch by looking into a mirror, looking directly into your beautiful eye holes there, looking into your eyes and telling yourself, I am amazing, because you are. And I think you need that reminder to help you get through this, and to remind you, even if you were the one that did something wrong here with this release your guilt, that's not the end all be all of who you are, that mistake you made or that thing you did. It's not, because you are amazing, right? Yay! Okay, I love you guys. I think this is all I'm seeing for you. You can go ahead and share any stories you'd like to below, or just vibe with the beautiful people here in the chat, or aka not chat, because that's my other channel, the comment section. Go ahead and vibe, leave a comment, and thanks again so much for all the likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things, and I really truly do hope to see you right here back at the Done Creative, also over on my live stream channel, the Done Creative Live, and very soon, if not maybe at the time of this posting, my Patreon, which will be linked in the description if it is after September 6th. But before September 6th of 2021, it is not quite launched yet, but I am having a launch party on September 6th at 5:30 p.m. Mountain Time. We hope to see you over there, and it will be on this channel. All right, you guys, bye. All right, group number 2, let's just find out something you need to know, message you need to hear, anything Spirit wants to deliver. We're just kind of leaving this reading open-ended just to see what's going on, and we're going to go ahead and start with your tarot, then get additional guidance from the Oracle. Okay, what do we have here? Ooh, all 3 of these cards are pentacles. We've got the Elder of Pentacles, which is the, I believe, King of Pentacles in this deck. 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. Wow, this is some earthy energy if I ever did see. But with this King of Pentacles, I think you guys really have done a lot of work these past few months to really figure out something with your stability, your security, your finances, maybe just upgrading things around your home or decor, or maybe your wardrobe. You're just wanting to feel more secure. Some of you, this could have looked like you planting a garden and maybe coming up on the harvest of said garden very soon, because we've got that Nine of Pentacles. I mean, literally or figuratively, it could be both. But you guys really have done some work. I'm proud of you already. I am just proud of you. You guys really are on it. And this is beautiful, because I think many of you, it's been really hard for some of you to have that sense of stability, security, feeling like you have enough, and you know, that abundance, that word abundance just keeps coming up with these 3 cards here. But you're creating your own abundance. And even if you are getting benefits from other people, you know, I'm seeing like someone who's a stay-at-home mom that's like, well, I don't bring in any money. Oh my goodness, you save so much money by what you do. You have like 50 different jobs, and even if you're not monetarily compensated for those jobs contribute, because it's not all about the money. That's what I'm seeing here. Even those of you who have been out of work and you're feeling really guilty or down on yourself for not bringing in something or contributing something, you're still contributing. It just may not be in a monetary way. But many of you, I think, have been contributing to your life's purpose, your life's goals, your life's work in a monetary way. Right as I said that, it's funny. Someone's been buying a lot of crystals. I don't know who you are, but you're watching right now, and you may have even felt guilty, like, man, I should stop buying all these crystals. But I actually see that some of these crystals are really helping you manifest more physical abundance or material stuff, which, you know, is part of the human experience. So there's nothing to feel shameful or guilty about if you enjoy nice things. I mean, that is just part of this human experience. Of course, there is a such thing as having excessive things. You know, we get into hoarder territory, or people who spend money that they don't have. You know, that can be a problem too. But I don't see that with you guys. You guys really are. Even if you had those troubles in the past, it's like you've worked those out. Something to do with your financial situation. Maybe someone has gotten a new job or picked up another little side hustle. I actually see someone who started their own little handmade business here too. So if that's you, even if you haven't seen a lot of growth or progression on your little business yet, oh, just you wait. With all this beautiful, stable earth energy, that hard work is going to pay off very soon. And some of you may even be working with other people or collaborating. If you're some sort of content creator, like here on YouTube or some other platform, it's like you and another content creator are collaborating and kind of giving each other's followers, or kind of turning your followers onto them. They're turning their followers onto you. And it's just a big win-win for everybody. It's very beautiful energy. But some of you also at work may just be working with more like-minded people, or people you jive better with. If you're still on the hunt for a job, I feel like you're going to be able to work with someone in some sort of team atmosphere. Even if you're starting your own business, this could even be the people you are providing a service, or whatever it is your business is around. You're co-creating something with your customer. So they're showing me like someone who's crocheting little handmade items or hats or something. And your customer's like, I had this idea, I want a giraffe, but I don't want the giraffe to be just any giraffe. I want it pink with like white and yellow. And you know, they have this thing in their head, and then you bring it to life for them. That can be a sort of collaboration. So, you know, take it as it resonates. You can put your scenario into that. So you are working with a client or other people at work to create something. You're bringing something to life, and it's really beautiful. And like I said, that hard work is paying off. This is very stable energy if I ever saw it. 3 beautiful pentacles, and all the pentacles you have here are forward moving and progression. This is progress built on lots of past hard work. I mean, think of how many cards between the Ace of Pentacles, which this beautiful Elder of Pentacles is holding here. How many pentacles between that Ace of Pentacles all the way through to the end of the Pentacles with the King? It's like you have worked your way through. You've gone through the paces, and you are going to see all that hard work pay off. Even if it hasn't paid off yet and you're still grinding and putting in that effort, of course, take time off, take breaks when you need to, do your self-care, do all of that, because I think you guys are doing much better at that. Or if you haven't been, this is just your little nod from spirit to do a little bit more of your self-care to keep this all in balance. Because if you're not giving yourself enough self-care and you're burning everything out, you're working and not replenishing, then you're gonna burn yourself out, and that's not what I don't see that here for maybe but 1 or 2 people. I think you guys have a decent handle on taking care of yourself, sleeping, getting enough rest, getting food, water, everything you need, and then back to work, and then doing what you need, and then back to work. Okay, let's get some more guidance from your oracle cards. All right, so we're gonna start right here in the middle with the Bitchfire card. Yes, I don't swear on my channel, but if it's written on the card, I mean, why not? We have here, stand up for yourself. So some of you, because this is right below, I like to kind of connect things when I lay them out. I don't know what's gonna be on the card, but I don't really know how it's all gonna lay out until I lay out group 1, then group 2, then group 3. But the fact that this is right below the collaborative efforts, teamwork card, maybe in the past some of you have had a hard time, or maybe this is still on your horizon, to be standing up for yourself and maybe putting some of your ideas out there when the brainstorming is going on and the collaborative stuff is going on. It's time for you to start really speaking your truth. That's what I'm really being called to talk about with Spirit here. Is the number 16 here adds up to a 7, and this is all about that introspection and self-knowledge and learning about yourself and knowing what's right for you, and then being able to speak your truth, and even the boundaries that need to be put in place for those who would maybe try to take more of your energy than you're willing to give, or maybe you're trying to give so much of your energy, Spirit's coming in to say, okay, we need to put some boundaries up. Maybe that's why some of you have been buying some crystals, is to kind of guard or protect your energy a little bit. But then we have here the Soak in a Bath card, and it says here the number 46, which adds up to a 10. And it's interesting because we had a 10 added up one number here for group 1, and then a 9 here for group 1 as well, and you got a 10 and a 9 here. We'll get into this one in a short second here, but soak in a bath. I think this would be really beneficial. If you don't have a bathtub at your place, going for a swim, if that's at all possible, especially if you can do it in a natural body of water, even better. Some sort of detox bath as well, maybe putting some Epsom salt, baking soda, making yourself a shaman bath or some other sort of detox or soak that really is relaxing and yet also at the same time therapeutic and beneficial for your body, very healthy. That's what I see you being able to do. We've got some essential oils here, we've got crystals, we've got candles, maybe some sort of natural kind of body wash or something here. Natural is the name of the game with this, so you want natural stuff to soak in, and maybe even putting some flower essences in the bath would be fun for you. Yeah, this feels very relaxing. So I think this is just a quick little reminder from Spirit to relax more. Yes, you can work and grind and do all those things, but you need to counterbalance that by also relaxing more than some of you have been, right? And also hydrate. 2 cards with talking about water. So there's this very beautiful, important element of water. And remember, we're like 70 to 80% water, right? Our bodies are, when we're fully hydrated, are mostly water. So getting yourself not just water and hydrated, but good water, beneficial water, higher pH level water, clean water, spring water. Just turning on your tap in most areas is going to get you lots of chlorine, lots of chemicals, toxins, pharmaceuticals even. Yeah, it's disgusting. Also, fluoride. Fluoride is big in a lot of, especially cities. But you can look up your local water company and just see like what goes into their water. Some places don't have fluoride, some do. But yeah, just going to a natural spring is your best bet, but following your intuition on ways to get the best quality of water that you can. And also using crystals. Those of you who've been buying all the crystals, using your crystals, you can either put the crystal, make sure it's safe for water though before you put it in there. Putting your crystals in water and then setting intentions with that. Or you just setting the crystal kind of on the outside of the glass of water with the intention to infuse the water with benefits for you. I mean, these are all ways. Our intentions are everything. When we put intention into something, it's like, why do you think your grandma's food tasted so good? It's because she put all of her beautiful love and intention into it. The intention that that food was going to nourish her sweet little grandbaby's body, right? It's the same with what we do with our intention with everything, but especially the things you consume. It's very powerful. Then here we have the surrender card. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest. to stop trying to control the whole universe. Yes. So this is surrendering. Of course, putting up those boundaries and barriers where you need to protect yourself from other people's energy, or, you know, prevent yourself from giving too much of your energy. You're standing up for yourself and surrendering to the divine. So you guys remember, you can ask Spirit to come in and help you. Ask Spirit for assistance and to help you know where these boundaries need to be put in place, to help you know what words to say to people as not to offend them, but to let them know where you stand, where everybody feels like they can benefit and no one feels slighted or called out or anything like that. Because I think that's your guys' biggest worry sometimes, is offending someone or saying the wrong thing. So sometimes you just don't say anything at all. And Spirit wants you to start using that beautiful throat chakra even more. Maybe some of you have had like dry throat, dry mouth, and that's why this hydration card is coming up for you, to really hydrate your throat and your mouth and be able to really utilize that throat chakra. Then we have the Karma card. It says there's nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in this current life. So some of you may have, there's Spirit coming in for confirmation on my phone, but I'm seeing a great number of you that have selected this pile maybe grew up either where your parents were living paycheck to paycheck, or you were really poor or not very well off growing up, and you don't want that for your children, or you don't want that for your future. And maybe that's something, and a big part of what you've been working out, but it looks to me like the tables or the wheels have turned, that you are now being able to create more abundance than you ever saw in your past. So it's going to resonate differently for each of you, but I think part of this past life stuff too is feeling like you can't speak your truth, or you will be persecuted or slain or shut up or told to stop in some way. But no, it's time to start speaking your truth and standing up for what you know is right. If there's a lot of things going on in the world right now that you don't agree with, you don't have to play along just because everyone else is. Sometimes you have to stand for something before you fall for anything, or you'll fall for everything. How does that go? You have to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. I like that. Yeah. So stand up for what you know is right. Even, it's Spirit's saying, you know, even if your voice shakes, speak your truth. Speak your truth, even if your voice shakes. So I think someone needed to hear that, but that's all I think I'm seeing for you, group 2. You will have to let me know below what you thought, any stories you want to share. I love to hear from you guys. I try to read every single comment. But we are reaching upwards of almost 20K subscribers now, so I'm still trying to comment back to everybody who comments. Your best bet is to comment right at the time of my posting. Otherwise, yeah, I also have a live stream channel where I go live a few times a week called The Done Creative Live. The link for that channel is in the description below. And if you're watching at the time of my posting, coming up, my Patreon is launching, and I'm going to be having a launch party, a live stream here on this channel on September 6th. It is Monday, of course, of 2021. It's the new moon and it is Labor Day, so join us for the launch party. We will be having some giveaways and other stuff on that as well. So yes, go ahead and join us. And if you're watching this past September 6, 2021, then Patreon is launched and I have linked it in the description below. So go ahead and check that out. All right, you guys, I love you. Thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see you right here back at the Done Creative. And yeah, have a good one. All right, for those of you who selected pile 3, this is going to be your message. Just anything you need to hear, what you need to know from Spirit. We're just kind of leaving it open-ended, and we're going to go ahead and start with your tarot and then get additional guidance from the oracle cards. And what do we have here? I love the color scheme of this. Very beautiful, soft and muted tones. We've got the 6 of Cups. We've got the Chariot and the Strength card. So with these 2 major arcanas here, there is some transformational energy at play. And this is you taking charge of your own life. So this is beautiful, masterful energy for you to be more of your beautiful sovereign self, and I love it so much. But as a result of you stepping into this inner authority, this beautiful strength and inner power, some of you may have been visiting the past a lot in your dreams. Maybe you're having a lot of dreams about being in your childhood home, or you know, a place you lived in the past, maybe even past life stuff, or people from your past are showing up in your dreams. Maybe even in real life, like day-to-day waking life, you have people from your past crossing paths with you. that's very interesting. And maybe even in the near future, you're still going to have more people from your past crossing paths with you. But these feel like people you're excited to see and get to know again, rather than people you would never want to see again. So this is a good energy, actually. But with this Chariot, you guys are headed somewhere new. And this could just be energetically speaking, but I think for someone here, you're looking to make a move, maybe countries away or cross overseas somewhere. And it's going to take a lot of that beautiful inner strength for you. I see it's a female, someone watching right now. You are a female or identify as female, or, you know, that beautiful divine feminine energy. And you're wanting to move across or overseas, you know, somewhere very far away. But at the same time, you're like, what if I can't do it on my own? And I don't have someone to move with me. I don't know. I don't want to do it by myself. You're going to be able to do it. And this is kind of a test for you, kind of almost like a rite of passage, so to speak, with this Chariot, that you can do it. And you're going to prove to yourself you can do it. And this is really going to enliven or like invigorate your spirit to be like, wow, I can do hard things all on my own. Wow, we went short and sweet on these three. I mean, that's really kind of the gist of what's going on, but you guys really are just expanding. I just see like Jupiter energy, just expansion in the direction that you're really excited to go. Wow, that's powerful. Let's get these oracle cards in on the mix. Okay, so we're gonna start right here down in the middle here. We have the number 10, which adds up to a 10, a 1, a new beginning. So this is closing out that old cycle, moving in a new direction. Again, for most of you, I do see this as more of an energetic move, maybe even wanting to clean your home, make some sort of a sanctuary space where you feel really comfy, cozy, because she is in a bathtub here. They're kind of palled around, spending time with friends in a fun place, doing some cards. There's some drawing stuff, there's some snacks, there's some beautiful little flowers and crystals. This feels cozy space. I hear cozy space. We also have beauty ritual, which we're going to get deeper into all these cards, but just this is what's coming through. So not just beautifying your body, but beautifying your space. And we did pick up on this a little bit in group 2 as well. So if you were kind of stuck between group 2 and 3, there might be some additional messages for you over there. But right here, that new beginning, maybe you're wanting to just get rid of old furniture, get rid of old clothes, and just kind of have a clean slate, a new beginning. Someone has actually already moved, and you're just wanting to bring more life into your new space. Maybe wanting to buy plants, some crystals, decor of some sort. You're just wanting to beautify it, make it comfy, cozy, feel really elegant. Yeah, and maybe someone's very excited here. Someone very excited about getting themselves a tub. I think they had recently lived in a situation where they only had a shower and no access to a tub, and you're so excited about taking your first bath in your new bathtub, or maybe you just got a new bathtub. There's something like that. I'm getting like mixed energies because there's lots of information coming in, and this just could be a reminder to take yourself a nice sea salt bath. And we did have that bath symbolism in group 2 as well, so collective energies between your two groups. But with this red card here, forgive, and red is the color associated with that root chakra. So this is something about your stability, your security, feeling like you can take care of and protect yourself. Maybe you're forgiving yourself from things that have transpired where you allowed yourself to not feel safe, not feel protected, or maybe you felt you did that to other people. But as you kind of do this bit of shadow work, you are forgiving yourself, you're forgiving others as well. And you are, as a result, tapping into this source of beautiful inner strength and realizing you don't have to stay stuck energetically in that old energy or physically in that old place. You can move. You can be on the move. You don't have to stay, because this is moving water, moving to the edge of this precipice here where it's going to cascade down into this beautiful waterfall. And you guys are almost, I just heard that song by Tom Petty, Free Falling. So maybe look up that song Free Falling and look at the lyrics and see if there's an additional message in that for you. But I just see you like arms out like a wingspan, just falling off this edge into the waterfall, ready to just swan dive right down into your beautiful new beginning. I mean, take that literally if that's what feels good, but this to me feels more metaphorical for most of you, or metaphorically speaking, yes. So yes, spend time with friends. We've got the number 49, which adds up to 13. 4 plus 9 is 13, and then 1 plus 3 is 4. So stability, security, finding your tribe, finding those like-minded soul sister, soul brother kind of connections that you can just hang out and be your true authentic self. You don't have to hide away. They're almost showing me like a house party where there's all these people and everybody's very unconscious with their behavior, and you're the one that's like awake and conscious, and it's just not fun for you. So you're like hiding in like the restroom of the place, and you're just like looking at the plants like, man, why am I here? But you guys are moving out of that energy where you're kind of hanging out where you don't feel you belong anymore, and you're moving into this energy where the connections are deeper, they're more authentic, they're true, they're long lasting, they're loving, they're beautiful and caring. Lots of just colors for days, just beautiful colors are just like emanating from these people around you. You feel so supported and loved. So if this does not feel like your current life, this is coming for you still, and in such a big, beautiful way. And some of you may have to work through some shadow stuff to be able to get onto the other side of this, because it might be hard for you to let people in because of what had happened in the past. Remember that 6 of Cups energy. But the fact we've got 6 of Cups and spend time with friends here, maybe you are reconnecting with some old girlfriends or, you know, brothers from the past, right? And bringing them back into your fold, your inner circle, and just reconnecting and getting to know them again. But for me, this feels like it's not even going to be this, well, let's get to know each other again. It's like you just kind of pick up where you left off. It's like you don't even skip a beat. It's beautiful energy. So then we have the number 5 with beauty ritual. So big changes are coming to the way that you take care of your physical vessel, the way you decorate your vessel. Maybe you're switching out your more toxic products for more natural products. Just wanting to beautify yourself if you had gone a lot of years without really putting a lot of effort into your appearance. And this isn't, for me, this isn't you guys doing this to impress anybody. This is as a result of you doing some shadow work and really finding that beautiful source of inner strength. And you just want yourself to glow on the outside the way that you're glowing on the inside. So it's really beautiful. But again, this could also look like you wanting to revamp your energetic space, your aura, beautifying that beautiful aura. Maybe you're wanting to bring in some crystals to decorate your home. That's a beautiful way to bring in some fresh new energy. Just cleaning house. I see like a spring cleaning. I know for most of you watching at the time of my posting, it's fall, but in the southern hemisphere at the time of my posting, it is coming into spring. So, you know, maybe you're right on time with that. But it's interesting, a lot of times during the fall, I get this big inspiration to clean. It's almost like I'm getting ready to hunker down for the winter. I just want everything clean and cozy and just organized and feeling good around my space. So maybe that's what the kind of energy you're in right now too. So we also have courage, and I love that that's going with strength, that beautiful Leo energy as well. But on this courage card, we've got an elephant. Normally you would associate the word courage with the lion, but we've got an elephant here. So I want you guys to look up the elephant spirit animal. There may be a message in that for you as well. So Google that or look that up somehow. But it says, courage, let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. So yes, steps are being shown, and if you don't really see a clear path forward, ask Spirit. Spirit will deliver beautiful signs, symbols, synchronicities. And as I'm saying that, there's a crow somewhere outside my window here just caw, 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 caw. So maybe crow symbolism, crow spirit is another thing you can look into. Let me shut up and see if you can hear him. I don't know if you can hear him. I have my window closed, but he's very loud. It just might not be enough to pick up on camera, but yeah, he's coming in to deliver that message, to ask Spirit for help and guidance if you need it, because they are always there. We also have the trust card. Allow me, Divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. And this is you trusting Spirit, trusting your guides, your angels, God, Source, Universe, whatever you pray to or meditate to or call to. Trusting that the universe has your back as you make these changes and shifts in your life to become a greater version of yourself. And this isn't you changing who you are. This is you getting rid of the excess, the lies, the things you believed about yourself that weren't true. This is you cutting back to the authentic parts of yourself, and you're really seeing the beauty of who you are on that more inner and just authentic level. And as a result of you seeing that on the inside, you're going to want to reflect it on the outside with beautiful imagery, beautiful, maybe some of you are even creating art, or maybe someone doing henna. I think she's doing henna here. Or just wanting to do your makeup, change your wardrobe, and just feel better in your wardrobe, or feel better in the home that you have or the car that you drive. You're just upgrading. You're leveling up in lots of different ways, and it's going to resonate differently for everybody because, again, it's a general reading. But I think that's all I'm seeing for you, Group 3. You will have to let me know below what you thought, if this resonated. And as always, you guys, thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see you right here back at The Done Creative. Also over on my live stream channel, The Done Creative Live, where I go live doing readings over there a few times a week. The link for that channel is in the description below. And very soon, September 6th, 2021, I am having a launch party for my Patreon. And after that day, my Patreon will be live. So if you are watching this past September 6th, 2021, go ahead and check the description for my Patreon link if you want to check it out. We would love to see you over there also in the High Vibe tribe. All right, bye.